a great suggestion for them would be to go to Europe and France and, you know, a lot of things. And if they want and up to that point, we're gonna have, you know, systems set up and stuff like that to help them. But yeah, we'll do a little bit of politics, sure, no problem. We'll help the smooth transition, but that's it. You know, all the concerns about there's no concerns about anything. It's not decolonization, it's called decolonize, that white people must leave the continent of Africa, period. You know, that's any non-African people. Let me just say that, excuse me. I didn't mean to contextualize that. Let me take this back. There's not, why I said white government is this is for Africa. So African is for black people. If a Chinese person is born in Africa, they are African. That shit don't make no fucking sense. But anyway, let's just use common sense. So I'm not here to, what we're gonna do is that Chinese African just gotta go back to China, right? And that's what it is, you know. Same for any person who not a nigga, African, black, you know. And I wanna say melanated, but them and every other one of them. So them crackers just do all this big ass shit and they can make all these things on their news about all these political meanings and all these impacts and all that stuff if they would like to, but that's on them to do. You know, we're gonna give them a time schedule and they can talk. They wanna talk it all the time, and if they wanna spend the time talking, they can do that. But then we just give them a time and say, well, hey, on this day right here, you know, from slavery, right? So if that's a fact, then if you look back through your history and it come through slavery, then you are a colonizer. You are a colonizee, right? You have been, you know. But for now, all them crackers and all them Chinese and all that shit, you just gotta leave, you know. And then for America, what that says is that white people have to leave America as well. And that America should be for the Mexicans, who is the Southwest Mexican, Indians, and then Africans too, right? So, or Cubanians. Anyway, so white people have to leave America as well. So it's just like one mass exodus. But let me, you know, again, once it's adopted as a hard requirement, this is what it is. You know, they can do a little bit of a time just to, you know, look around and get things set up with the various governments of these various countries, so that people can get, you know, temporary housing, you know, tent communities and stuff like that set up. Pretty much just get like the tent communities set up, food distribution centers, stuff like that set up for those who, you know, getting homes built and shit like that, for the white people getting all that stuff built, you know. So, you know, all the rich ones and all that shit gotta get selling and everything. You give them just a little bit of time, you know, because I'm sure they'll understand. We are colonized. Every nigga, every black person, colonized, right? Boom. Let's keep going. It's just something. Set up some tent cities and things. I'm not playing politics. I want Bush shuck and jive with Joe Biden or Donald Trump, whoever it is. Give them a little bit of time. I'm gonna give them a cutoff date. And then at this date is when, by this date, all y'all gotta go, anybody we see, you know, any citizens arrest, any person who ain't supposed to be here can get detained and taken into custody to be deported. You know what I'm saying? What are the pros and cons? Well, Black Wakanda got Africa looking like Wakanda. There shouldn't be any wars at that point. Well, at least not for black people. Maybe the white people, you know, Russia and Europe might still fight. I don't know. Who knows what they want to do? They could just be all beautiful, probably, right? Just what we'll probably do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So. And then we're responsible for ourselves. We create our own institutions. And I mean, we get to do all this shit that all these motherfuckers over here be talking about. That's not it. Voting, it's not any voting. It's not anything. This is not a democratic thing. This ain't none of them fucking shit. This ain't a socialist, this ain't a communist, ain't none of that fuck shit. This just is. This is it. IT. That if every African in America were to quit their jobs on Monday and go to Africa and land in Africa by Wednesday, let's say every black person, working black person, right? Let's just say all the adults, working adults, professionals, and all the white people leaving Africa and all the white people left and everything. That very next day, all the black people from America and across the globe, well, fuck across the globe, America, just go to Africa. And I think about 2 weeks will have like, it'll be like Wakanda. That's what I think, right? Just how fast we'll build and just, oh man, right? Imagine 2 months, imagine 2 years. It might be streets of gold, just might be like heaven, just might be just the prettiest thing, no trash, no nothing, huh? No projects, huh? None of that, right?